So,
I'm actively trying to sign into Roll20.
okay, well, while you do that, I'll give a recap. So, last time we met, you guys finally had your climactic showdown. Is that the word? Climactic? I'm so very tired. Yeah. You had your showdown with the big bad of this arc, Melkadrin, the Oni who wanted to reclaim his homeland for his people. And being as you haven't met any other Oni, his people constitutes him.
Accurate.
You handily defeated Melkadrin, and just as it seemed that the day was won, time stopped, and the rest of you, besides Azure, were introduced to Azure's big enemy, the goddess of persuasion, who is a horrible two-headed hag. And she persuaded the two flesh golems who normally are kind of cowards. She persuaded them to stay and fight you guys. And y'all are in a pretty dire situation. Zogle is down. You do still have Catman. He's still hanging out.
Man.
I'm a cat man. Good name.
Oh man.
Yeah, and so that is where we pick up. I believe so. Now that I have looked at my flesh golems, one of them has fear marked on him. I believe that those symbols that are over Azure and Endr are probably phantasmal force. I think that's what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, because they look like they're on fire.
Yeah.
I think I put that down to remember that exactly.
That makes sense. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna clear away these drawings, including my mocking one of Zogle.
Thank you so much, kid.
You're welcome. It's fine.
If I die, at least I don't have a mockery.
That thing we talked about, that could come into play. We'll see.
You know the thing.
Matt knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, let's. This is this is overtime, baby. So let's go.
We're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now. Exactly. Yeah. So first up, it is Endr, and then it's going to be golems, then Kyr'nes.
Oh boy.
Yee. Sorry, Endr. I should have given you a little more warning.
No. My Discord's just been reaching.
Oh.
It's just been awful right now. Oh, and there go my dogs. Cool and good.
Good stuff.
My dogs. They're being very loud.
Are we down to 2 cameras? Here. I'm not happy about it, but here you go. This is my camera.
I mean, technically speaking, I would totally have my camera, but it does not share well.
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
Your camera is currently in the process of aggressively loading on my side, but it's fine because you can't see the
loading into the floor.
Aggressively loading into the floor. That's a new one.
Nice. I'm gonna have to close and open Roll20, but that's fine. I don't need to see what's going on.
Oh yeah, Roll20
vored
your camera, didn't it?
It did. Here we go.
There we go. There you
I
are.
don't look that bad. I just feel greasy. I'll be fine.
See, I also have that problem very consistently. I feel like I've went for a swim in the local oil vat, but as soon as I turn on the camera, I'm like, oh, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
But then I just feel like a turbo gerblin.
You would totally look like a scene kid.
Oh, that's not a look that I'm chasing right now.
Mm-mm.
Just move the length, the long part of your hair over just a little bit.
Yes, live your emo life.
Alright.
Emotional fringe.
Emotional fringe. Oh my god.
Endr, what you got for me?
Okay. I need to open my character sheet is what I need to do.
What did you get?
Oh, sweetie. I don't know what that box is. It was here when I got home.
That's these two things are here.
Okay. Cool,
And
thank
also
you.
the deodorant on the floor.
Hi, dogs. I've literally been here this whole time, dog. Why are you just now wanting pets? I think the only thing I have left is cantrips and I think the breath weapon.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm going to.
Just so you know, Endr, you're like under like fake fire technically. I don't know which
Mhm.
one of the.
It's I'll ping it. It's this one.
Oh, okay.
Can she move
Also,
and the
where
fake
exact-
fire goes with her?
I think so.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay.
Should be fine.
Oh, geez, the flesh columns are all the way over there.
Yep.
Yeah, they got a reset.
You are gonna have to run to where I am standing to be effective with your breath weapon.
Okay, well then I am gonna.
You don't happen to have spare the dying, do you?
Do I have spare the die?
Do you have spare the dying? Question of the day. I think you actually do have spare the dying. In your cleric cantrips, maybe.
I do have spare the dying.
Well, that might be helpful.
That
Might be a good plan.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go over this way
Okay.
and use spare the dying on Zogle.
Alright. Cool. That just stabilizes him, right? It doesn't give him any health.
Yeah.
No,
He just doesn't have to make any saves.
They're
Okay.
basically
Yeah.
at one hit point, and I think I can regain consciousness next turn.
It's essentially you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
Yeah, I don't think that you regain consciousness.
Sick.
You're alive though. You've not died yet.
That is the important.
It is.
Did you use any of my potions? Do I have any of those left?
That's the question, isn't it?
I think you have. You have potions left.
Did I make all of them using my spell slots before the start? So should I technically still have some? Question mark?
I think I told you which potions I used. You also
do not recall.
distributed them, so I don't know if you have any potions. You
Yeah.
might have.
But we
one or
all
two.
know that Zogle never takes potions, so it's distributed between you.
New rule: everybody write down your potions.
I know
I
why
have
make
actively
that
done
Zogle
that.
never uses them.
Okay, to be fair, dude, we started this fight like 2 months ago, and I don't remember where I wrote them down.
That's fair.
The trouble is, I know where we've written the potions, but it's also a mile's worth of scrolling.
Alright,
Oh,
no big.
no, we are not scrolling 1,000 years in our Skype chat.
We can. It's possible.
Oh well,
you'd solve them.
I have stabilized Zogle.
I will
Okay.
dig into potions while you're stabilizing Zogle. I will see what I
Well-
can find. Potion.
Were your sales better today?
Hmm?
Were your sales better today?
So,
Yeah.
I have discovered the wonderful phrase "potion of light coma."
Like those 2 hours early.
Oh,
Yesterday.
fun.
Like, it was so windy and so cold.
Um,
Yeah, my daughter's in retail.
I think that's Endr's action, right? So we're gonna
Not super early, but it was a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
move on.
Yep.
Yes,
Um,
please move on. I'm done.
okay.
Sorry.
That's all I wanted to do.
Thank you. So it is now the golem's turn. This golem here is still afraid of Endr and Azure, but Kyr'nes is closer than them, and he doesn't mind taking some swings at him. So we're just gonna. How
Of
much
course
health do you
not.
have?
That's a good question. Good thing I wrote it down. Also using a paper character sheet, which is weird. I wasn't doing this the last time we played.
Oh, when did that change? So he's going to take a multi-attack on you.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh
yes,
no.
Please no.
that's an 18.
Oof, that hits.
That's a 13, and then plus 7, so 20.
Oh, both of those very hit.
Yeah, they both smack you around pretty good. You take 26 damage from that.
Ow! That
Oh.
hurts a bunch.
Ouch.
Rude.
It does. It
I am
does.
at. How much health am I at? I gotta remember how numbers work. Give me a second. Oh, I'm at -1 health.
Oh,
I immediately collapse.
You were
the
higher than that. Oh, okay.
the flesh golem raises its hands in victory and lets out a bellow.
You hear Kyr'nes like grumble as though he is sleepy and like roll over.
The other flesh golem is not feared. He looks across the room and sees Zogle on the ground, and he says, "Zogle, face." And he begins to move towards you.
Oh, grody.
10,
Don't
15,
like that.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, and it might occur to everyone else that the hags had promised these flesh golems Zogle and Azure's faces at one
Mhm.
point. So,
Does he need to be making a save because
You're
of
the same
fire next to his
from
body?
okay, we'll say that we'll make him make a save. That seems reasonable. I'm sorry, Razz, your mic whizzed out. I didn't hear what you said. Wow, he super made that save. He rolled a 19.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's fine. He kind of shields his non-face from the smoke as he goes by. Whoa. He's so focused on ripping your face off your body that he doesn't think about it. Next up is Kyr'nes, then Azure.
I need to make a
did.
death save.
Oh yeah, that's a whole thing, isn't it?
Uh-oh. I've been rolling like garbage today. Hopefully my D20 rolls a little better than my D6s. Like, the character I'm running as just an additional player in Monsters almost died today. That's a 15, so that's a save.
That's good. That's good.
Endr, I also dug deep into the bowels of our Skype chat, and you have one level 2 potion and 2 level 1 potions. And when I say level, I mean like the spell level. Basically, you have bottled healing word 1 level 2 and 2 level 1s. Where is my pet?
Didn't we say that the ones that were level 2 that I made with my second level spell slots did like an additional D4 or something?
All I know is it worked the same way as healing word.
I don't remember.
Hang on. I will search for healing word and know how much it does when you upcast.
I will say, if for instance, if you were to heal Zogle, if he takes a hit, it's not going to matter how if you get an extra D4 on it.
Yeah, each level increases it another D4. So you have 1 2d4 plus wisdom and 2 1d4s plus wisdom.
Jesus. Also, I have 2 spellcasting modifiers. Am I using my wizard one or am I using my
Your
cleric?
wizard one, because that's where the potion spell comes from.
Wait, what? Sorry. My video connected is literally like 1 bar. So y'all keep cutting out.
Yes, it's a wizard.
You made him be a
being yelled up the steps at. Yeah?
You are.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm on stream.
Oh, she gone. Okay. Okay, so, Azure, go ahead.
So like, what would be like, like I want to try to cast fear on them. Okay.
Okay.
It's a 30-foot cone.
Okay.
Like, if I, okay, I'm here. Okay. If I go, if I go there, can I touch both of them, or is it not a cone?
I think that's a cone. So, like, if it's 30 feet both ways and it's like this, that's like a cone if he's choosing to go in that direction.
To me, it's like, it's definitely a cone. Just
yeah. I mean,
I think you'd have to look at it. I have no idea. As far as cones, I've always hated them.
I also hate them.
It's big as fuck.
I've never understood how, like, I know 30-foot cone means 30 foot in one direction, but I don't know how wide the cone extends.
Right.
I can't. I remember you saying something similar to it extends up to the 30-foot squares out at the longest point, and it just kind of cones.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say go for it.
Okay. So
That still fits
fear.
within. Hold up.
Are they immune to being frightened?
They are definitely not immune to being frightened. They do have magic resistance, so they have advantage on saving throws against magic effects.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use fear and project them with I don't know, like, they're scared of fire, so I'm gonna make them be scared of fire and like feel like they are on fire and burning. I don't know.
Okay.
Literally everything's on fire.
Yeah, everything's on fire. So yeah, they have to. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or drop whatever it is holding and becoming frightened for the duration.
Okay.
Which is a concentration spell, so I'm stopping to. I'm not holding the phantasmal force.
Cool. So, he has magic resistance though, so this is number 1. Okay, so this one this one has failed his, and the other one Oh, definitely succeeds.
Oh, fuck.
19. Wow, he rolled 2 19s. Go me.
Well,
One of them's frightened.
yeah, one of them.
Oh, and actually, I believe Catman has to make a save as well, doesn't he? Catman,
Oh,
because he's in the
man.
cone. Ooh. Okay, Catman is also frightened. Go team.
I would think he's good at
I
being
mean,
not
he
frightened
hasn't
with
hit
the
anything
eyes
he's
of
gotten
many
here.
seeing.
Yeah, he loves life, so.
If I recall, he's the one that killed Melkadrin.
In fairness,
After missing
had we
him
had
9,000 times.
in fairness, had my Dargon's Breath had a single turn more to hit him with, I would have also gotten the kill.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. While frightened by the spell, a creature must take dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turn.
Okay. Cool. That seems doable.
If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight of you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw.
Got it. Okay. Cool. So I will mark frightened. Fright. Okay. Also fright. Cool. Cool. And then blue. I'm gonna make her move like here and use. I don't know if it's. Can't remember if it's good against them, but I'm gonna make her use vicious mockery because why not? And that is a charisma save on their part? Wisdom?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so 15?
Yeah, it does the trick.
Okay.
He fine.
He fine. Alright.
He needs some mail.
Zogle, you are currently incapacitated.
Yeah.
But in the in your haze, you are starting to have a sort of hallucination. There is, you hear the sound of drums, and your eyes snap open on the entrance to a small cave. The rock is black and ashen, as if there were a fire here recently. And the surrounding plant life is has been decimated. What do you do?
I'm going to go towards the cave, just pure anger at what's going on around all of the destruction and hurt.
You get a whiff of the inside of the cave. It's musty. There's you hear deep within the sound of trickling water, and it's too dark to see what is inside.
Even with dark vision? Oh crap! Okay.
Well, okay, so no, it's not too dark to see with dark vision, but your vision is impaired. There's a... I forgot you have dark vision. There is a small path. It's a pretty tight squeeze, especially for you. But there is a path which leads back, further than you can currently see.
I will go towards that path any hoodle.
Okay. All right. Back to the real world. Okay. Catman lets out a hiss in Azure's direction as he is sort of blinded by this this fear spell, and he is going to move. He has a dash, so he's all the way over here. This machine does break his line of sight, so he's going to take a wisdom save. Yes. Okay. So he's good. What's your spell save, Azure? Azure. Owl.
Does Azure perform exist?
Hello. Well, he rolled a 15 plus, so I'm sure that's fine. Okay. So Catman's back. He shakes his head. What? Cool. Next up is Endr, then Golems, then Kyr'nes.
Okay, well, so what is Zogle's consciousness status?
He is unconscious.
Okay. I am going to take... Sorry, I was, looking at dice because I want more dice and I want to hoard them. Like a dragon. I think I am going to take one of my second level potions, open Zogle's mouth, and pour it in.
Okay.
Since I'm right there. Still.
Okay. While you calculate the healing on that, Zogle, you follow the path in this cave. Oh, is Zogle still here? Is Zogle back?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. You follow the path within the cave. It goes much deeper than you would have expected, but it maintains this sort of claustrophobic narrowness. And eventually you come to a very small room, like a small cavern, I guess. Really small. Too small for me to call it a cavern. And on the wall in front of you is a wall of glowing fungus that has remained untouched by this fire. And as you look at it, it sort of calls out to you. And whereas before you could move yourself within this dreamlike state, you're no longer in control of your body. As the light in the room sort of starts to pulse, and you approach this wall and reach out to take a mushroom from it. Your hand brings it back to your face, and just as it's about to touch your lips, you awaken to the sound of a battle and a potion at your lips. Endr, how much do you heal him for?
It heals him for 7.
Okay, you have 7 health.
God, that's awful.
Okay. Anything else, Endr?
I think now that Zogle is conscious, I put a hand on his shoulder and it's like, goodness, okay, you're conscious. Okay. Welcome back.
We're still here. It feels like months.
It sucks.
Cool. All right. Next up, it is Flesh Golem time.
Oh, no.
This one is frightened, so he's gonna move away from Owl, and he goes and he's gonna go and stand in the corner. he kind of faces the corner, and every once in a while he looks over his shoulder and gives a little whimper, like oh. The other one. Now, Kyr'nes, you're not of particular importance to flesh golems.
Good.
No, not to say that they don't consider you, an enemy to be dealt with, but also they don't want to rip your face off.
Yeah. They don't want a dragon face.
The other flesh golem looks up and makes eye contact with you, Azure, and he says, Azure. And he's going to step around Kyr'nes, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, right on up to you. And he is going to take his multi-attack. Well, that first one didn't hit. That was like a 4. Plus 7, that's 11.
No.
Okay. And a 3 plus 10. Or, excuse me, 3 plus 7 is 10.
No.
I
I look at him straight in the eyes and I say, try to hit this, daddy. Judge skillfully his arm swipe.
Definitely. He swings his first fist down and you jump on top of his arm and he swings the second one and you do a cartwheel over it. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
90% sure he's made of multiple dad bods. I'm just saying.
This golem, it is canon. He is all from the bodies of fathers.
The Bodies of Fathers sounds like a punk band.
That would be such a good punk band. I would love it. Kyr'nes, then Azure.
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll a death save. Oh my gosh, 15 again. I will take that to the bank, man. Nice.
Okay, there you go.
Nice.
Azure, then Zogle.
I'm gonna fuck. Oh, I'm gonna try something. Okay.
Mhm.
This is probably not gonna work.
Okay.
But so I. Wait, where is it? I have this skill. Okay. Do you remember when I stole your what's his name? Uranus? Uranus?
Kyr'nes, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stole his.
We got there.
I stole his shadow. Do you remember that?
Do remember that. How did you do that?
He died, and it's my it's like a perk from my bard tree.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that happening though. Yeah.
Oh no, he's in front of me. I'm not gonna do that. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna I can cast spells that are not concentration based, right?
Yes.
Okay. And is that okay? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to cast the dissonant whisper.
Okay.
And he has to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Magic resistance. 15. 14. So 15.
Yeah. Doesn't do anything.
Oh, no.
As a bonus action, I'm gonna pray.
You're gonna pray?
Yeah.
Okay, who are you praying to?
I'm gonna pray to what's his name? Oh my god, the guy, the mage.
The mage? Oh, shoot, where's my notes? It's been so long. Let's see. It's one of these. We'll see. One of these has my notes in it. Here we go. Victus.
I'm gonna pray to him.
Okay.
Nice.
You're praying to a mortal?
Now,
Praying
Perhaps he will hear.
He's a pretty strong mortal.
yeah,
He's
I'm
a
not,
very
like,
strong mortal.
I'm not in. I don't like divinities, so I wouldn't be praying to divinities, right? So
Okay.
I'm praying to
Sure.
a mortal.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I like it. Good character decision.
Fantastic. Just for a little flavor. What do you say?
I say, hey, if you can hear this, Victus, by the power of love and friendship, you shall be with us, and help us, through this, unfortunate situation, and help. Thank you. I love you.
Okay.
And that's my prayer.
Okay, beautiful.
Mhm.
And blue.
She's gonna try to do vicious mockery on the guy,
Okay. Cool.
which is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. Oh my god, he nat 20'd it.
Oh.
Hell.
Well, I mean, I guess it's better that than, like, his multi-attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why I keep putting that dice away. You guys are so, like, saving throw heavy that I should probably just keep it out. Cool. Next up is it's Zogle, then Catman.
Zogle get up, and he's gonna look at Endr and be like, "You're not gonna like this. Stop trying to save me." I think.
I look him dead in the eye. Go, never.
Great. Stop trying to save me. I'll be right back. First off, I'm gonna cast, because I was so happy that we were actually a level higher than I thought, but damn it, this sucks, because I was gonna do something different, but I'm gonna cast Healing Word at level 2 on Kyr'nes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Just look over at the Dragonborn and be like, "Wake up, you idiot!"
Nice.
That's 2d4 plus 4, right?
Sure.
I
I think so,
remember.
yeah. I think that's right.
Have it on my list, I just don't have.
I just bought a set of jade dice.
Oh.
Fancy.
See, now I have the ability to buy.
You heal for 6.
Thank you. I have 6 health now.
That's a bonus action, and I'm gonna do the stupid, and I'm gonna run towards the golem and with my weapon out. But I only have half my movement, right? Because I had to get up.
That is correct. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. It's Catman. He. Let's see here. Okay. He is going to move down on here. Hey guys, I don't have Catman's stuff open. Is it Witch Bolt that's the big
Which
Warlock
bolt you
spell?
continue to?
that important one?
No, it's Eldritch Blast. is the-
Eldritch Blast. That's
There
the
you
one
go.
I'm thinking of. Thank
There
you.
were 2 warlocks in my party for work D&D, so there were many many Eldritch Blasts.
Witch Bolt is typically used for wizards, I think? I don't
Which
know.
bolt's super sick, but Eldritch Blast it is not.
Okay. So he's going to He's gonna attack this one that's over here in the corner.
Come here. Sick.
Actually, he would understand fear. Azure, does taking damage give them the ability to make saves?
Let me read it.
Yeah.
Doesn't say anything about like.
Yeah,
Oh,
fear's not
yeah.
a harm effect, so I think it's fine if he takes damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So he is going to make 3 spell attacks on this bush. Okay, that's a hit. That's a miss. That's a hit. Okay, so he hits with 3 of his Eldritch Blasts, or 2 of his Eldritch Blasts, which seems to be a theme. With him, where's my D10? That's a D10. Okay. So he's gonna take 2d10 force damage. 4, 10. So 14.
Nice.
Yeah, good ping. Minus 14. And he's been kind of cowering over one shoulder, but he turns and looks at the Catman and goes, "Ooh."
Is it like a Pepsi Man mouth? Like, oh.
Aww. I also feel bad for the homicidal golem.
Almost. Just almost.
But he wants my face, so I don't feel bad anymore.
And then I think Catman's actually gonna get up on him, and he says, "You ready to tango?" Because he's got a slight Australian accent now. So next up is Endr, then Golems, then Kyr'nes.
Well, now that Kyr'nes has a little bit of help, like, I still am going to go towards the flesh golem so I can try and do some damage, but I am also not as, like, much in a hurry.
Okay.
Because I was about to be screeching to, like, run to, like, heal everyone. I'm gonna... Where's my arrow? Can I have my arrow, please? It's not letting me do the arrow move.
Really? Just, can you ping? I could move her.
I can pick her up. I just wanted an arrow to, like, see
okay.
just...
Yeah, here you go. How far are you?
But it's not letting me do the thing.
I can do it.
I want to get as close to, like, one of the golems as possible.
Okay, so if you go 30 in this direction, you'll be, like, 2 squares difference.
You will be in breath range.
Yes,
On
and
both
then
of
you
them,
can get right up
regardless of
on
how
this
you move.
biatch.
Yeah, I think
Or there.
the other.
What did you say?
You can get to this one, or you can get close-ish to this one, but within breath range.
I think I am gonna stay closer to Zogle.
Yeah, but if you breath weapon where standing in that square, I think you might hit Kitty Cat.
He's pretty
Kitty
healthy,
Cat's
though.
up here. Yeah, but I don't want to hit Kitty Cat, so
Okay.
I am going to get right up in the face right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to use the breath weapon, but with fire.
With fire? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you
Kyr'nes?
choose your elemental type
Oh, cool.
damage with the
Perfect.
spell. It's sick as heck,
Perfect.
actually.
Okay. Does he have to make a save?
Yeah,
on
it's dex save or 3d6 type damage. Well, halved
that?
on
These
3d.
guys.
Half.
So,
Dex save to half.
Dexterous. 14, 16. What's your dexterity modifier? Oh, come here, booby. -1. 15.
That's a question. Whose DC is it?
You
Kyr'nes
cast the
is the
spell,
one who-
I guess.
And I mean, like, she's casting
Maybe.
the spell via the scroll.
Scroll.
I would say it's Endr's. I think.
Are we using my intelligence or are we using the wisdom?
Ooh.
I don't know how the spell works.
I would. Well, actually, does Cleric have access to
Does it
Dragon's
have-
Breath?
No. I seriously doubt it.
Well, let's look.
Clerics, no, they don't.
5e.
Wizards
Oh, let's have a
definitely
look
do.
here.
Warlock, Wizard, Sorcerer. So you'd use your Wizard modifier because your Cleric's modifier cannot access this scroll.
Yeah, so it's a plus 4 to what? D20 or what? Oh no, it's a. What dice do I use?
3d6.
3d6?
3d.
Oh, I'm looking at Fire Dragon's Breath, which is apparently
Yeah,
a different
3d6 type damage.
4, 5, 4. So 9, 13, 17.
17? Okay.
I think if I'm doing my math right.
He does have aversion to fire, which means that he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until end of next turn.
Sick.
Cool. Up next, it's Golem time, baby.
Golem time. The world, the TV show the world loves to hate.
It's Golem time. Come on, grab your body parts.
Oh no.
This guy's still scared, right? He doesn't. Does he not get a save ever?
Well,
Is he just feared?
if he like moves out of sight of me, he does get one.
Okay. Let me see.
I'm gonna like.
Let me look here. Let's see. That's 65. That's 65. Okay, so in theory, he's not getting any closer to you if he was to run up there. Oh, thank you. But moves the creature ends its turn in a location. Okay, so he's gonna run up here. Because that's the same distance. I think right here is perfect. Yeah, that machine is just about blocking that view. And actually, I would move him one further. How far is that? How far did I just? Oh, he can't. Can you? How far is your movement? I don't think he can actually. Oh my god, he actually can't get out. Oh no, he can dash. He's good. So he's gonna go ahead and try to make that wisdom save. Which fails. Hold on. Does he have... Let me read magic resistance on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Okay, so yes, that second roll does count. He succeeds. However, you have forced him to move out of Catman's. That's so stupid. Range. So he's going to take an attack of opportunity. And a crit whiff from Catman. Good stuff.
Surprising nobody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Catman, he tries.
He tries so hard.
Do we even pay this man? He's missed way more than he's hit.
I think he's gotten like 3 hits total.
His Eldritch Blast is hitting a lot. He only misses like on average 1 per cast.
There's also 3 of them, so
You're
all
not
the
wrong.
averages.
Kyr'nes, then Azure.
Okay, I am going to
Wait, this guy didn't attack. This guy didn't do anything yet. I lied. He is going to take a multi-attack. 1 at Azure, 1 at Endr.
At disadvantage, because he took fire damage.
At disadvantage, that's right. Azure. Okay. Nope. Endr.
Yes.
21.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, that fucking hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You take 13 damage.
Great. I hate it.
So he kind of like backhands Endr a little bit, and then he tries to like turn it into a downward punch on you, Azure, but you're easily able to step aside, and he actually like punches through some of the grates on the floor, and gets his arm a little bit stuck.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. So because he crit whiffed, so I'm going to say that next turn he only gets one attack because he's going to have to spend a little bit of that getting his hand unstuck.
Yeah.
Cool. Now Kyr'nes and Azure.
Okay, well, Kyr'nes is gonna consider doing a spell and then realize that doing said spell would probably hit his friends, and realize that his only recourse is to run up to the golem and bap it with the staff of shouting.
Okay.
How many squares is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have that movement.
Yeah, you've got plenty.
So I run up behind the golem, and I bap it with the staff of shoutiness.
Okay.
The news is you get advantage because it's flanking.
Oh, flanking!
Oh,
I always
yeah,
forget that
flanking's the whole
exists.
thing. Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna roll the hit.
The
Okay.
only reason I ever remember it is because it's different than pack tactics. So every time I think I have pack tactics, it turns out it's flanking, and I'm always like, okay, fine, whatever.
2 plus 5 is 7.
Okay. To hit?
Yeah, to hit.
No.
Kyr'nes is very obviously inexperienced and completely whiffs.
They have bad armor. They don't have that bad of armor.
Yeah.
As you're taking your...
Ender's like, come on, you've seen me hit things with How are you that bad?
You as you're like running up, you hear like a frantic shout from the staff in Draconic, and it says, "Hey, I think I saw a dragon outside. You could just throw me out the."
You could just throw me out the.
Azure then Zogle.
Staff of shouting does not like being a staff of bapping.
Yeah.
So he's stuck.
He is stuck.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump on his back.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
Acrobatic.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that. Okay. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
We are
Oh,
all really good at
no.
this, guys.
God.
So you go to leap onto this thing's back, and at the same time it's like wrestling with the ground, and it like gives like a tug, and like offsets his back to the side, and you just like whiff off to the side. You're now on the ground next to him.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's it. I think.
I mean, that I was just counting that as your movement. If you want to make an attack, you can.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm ready for sure. I'm gonna try to use Dissonant Whisper again with a level 2 spell slot.
Okay. I believe he has disadvantage on that. So since he normally has advantage, it's just regular. So he fails.
Okay.
No.
So I used the level 2, so it takes the 4d6
46. Okay.
psychic damage,
Okay. Wow, that's a lot.
and must
shit.
immediately use its reaction to move as far as it possibly allows away from
Okay.
from me.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How much damage does he take? Also, Endr, Kyr'nes, and Azure. Azure, do you get an attack of opportunity off that? I feel like you should. If you want to use your reaction.
I guess.
If his
Okay.
ass is on the ground, it's at disadvantage. But yeah, there shouldn't be a reason he can't.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do what do I do with the okay?
Well, how much damage did Dissonant Whisper do?
Let's see. 4. 11.
That's good. That's
Would've
definitely
been better.
you chunked him pretty hard. I mean, cool. And then, if all three of you want to take attacks of opportunity, that is an option afforded to you.
20!
So that's just a attack with whatever your weapon. Oh, good.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
How do I attack? Like
With whatever your equipped weapon is, and it will be a disadvantage because I'm considering you prone right now because you fell down.
okay, well, it's my bow, and I usually use my bow and arrow, so is that
Okay.
what I use?
Sure.
'Cause okay.
Why not?
Why not?
How much damage did you do, Kyr'nes?
I'm finding out right now. I never use quarterstaves, so I don't know what dice to roll.
Okay.
1d8. Dang. I get
And
to
it
roll
is a
2d8.
quarterstaff plus 1, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I never roll dice like this. What the heck? Give me a d8. Dang.
Endr, are you taking an attack of opportunity? Oh, she gone.
Where'd she go?
Well, I rolled a 12.
A 12? That is enough to hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they have really bad armor.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
That's 7 damage plus. Do I add my strength mod to the damage?
Yes.
Okay, so then that's 10. Or wait, no, that's 9 damage.
Okay. Did you add the plus 1 from the staff?
Yep. So
Is
it
that
was
how that
7
works?
plus 1 plus 1.
Does it get added to the damage?
I can't remember if it gets added to the damage or the attack.
Stats
Or...
are typically attack and damage.
Nice. So I do 9 damage to this thing.
Okay, and then Azure, you do 13? Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Endr, you do have a potential attack of opportunity on the flesh golem if you want it.
I definitely want to take it.
Okay.
Sorry, I was trying to receive dinner.
You're fine.
And I've also muted my camera. Okay, alright. My phone can just be absolutely useless. I would... Oh god. Are they immune to poison? I feel like that was a thing.
No. Wait. Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. I want to use Ray of Frost.
Oh, it's just like your weapon attack.
Oh, yeah. I want to hold out my stick and whack him in the head.
Okay.
It should only be like 1d4 or something, or like a couple d4.
It's a
I
quarter
think, whatever
staff,
the
so
quarterstaff.
1d6.
1d6.
Because I'm assuming you're not like strength modifier two-handing it.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm two-handing it. I'm going whack.
Okay.
Okay.
Then it's 1d8.
Go ahead and make your attack.
A 6.
6 to hit?
No, that was just my
You have to roll to hit.
I forgot. I can't find my d20.
Nah,
Don't ask me to roll for you.
Miss. Only hit.
20. That works too. Cool.
Okay. Okay, and you said you did 6?
Yep.
So I think that's 12, right? Because is it a natural 20 or just 20?
Well,
No,
here's
it
the
was
thing.
It was a natural
doesn't matter.
20.
Oh, yay!
It actually doesn't matter how much damage you do. Beyond 6.
We just stick to this guy to death?
Yeah, the three of you, as this thing is trying to run away from you, you all you have like a super Power Rangers Go moment, and just all out of it, and the flesh golem is no more.
Really?
Really?
Oh my
Yay.
god. That was a good turn.
That was a good turn.
I'm gonna brush off my shoulder.
That was a good turn that started with you rolling in that one.
Yeah.
This is how we get a good turn, kids.
Yeah.
Very well done. Zogle, then Catman. There is still one flesh golem in commission.
Okay, sorry, just mathing.
You're fine.
Wow, I cannot believe we literally just blunt force trauma back.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at the golem, because I had to dash to get up here, and just say, is it really that important to you? Go for it.
Okay.
Just remember, I will come back for you, one way or another, and it will not end well for you.
Okay. All right. Catman is he's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right here. And he says, you won't have to come back if he doesn't kill you. And he takes he's gonna take his Eldritch Blast, hit, miss. Wow, that's amazing. He's very
Ow.
consistent.
He
Yeah,
has
you
eyes of
did
the
so
all-seeing, and he's still...
8. 1. He takes 9 damage. Okay. Next up is Endr, then Flesh Golem.
That greenish hued
Oh,
fire
hold on.
is
One quick second. Azure, I totally robbed you of Blue's turn.
Oh. Well, it's okay. She clapped silently as we killed the golem.
Okay.
Golf clap.
Okay. Alright. Go ahead, Endr.
the green flame in the middle is the alchemist fire, right?
It is, yes.
Okay. Well, can I run as close as I can to the flesh golem?
Yeah, sure.
You still have your dragon's breath for like 8 more turns.
Oh, do I? Awesome.
Yeah.
So probably the closest you could get is right here. We did discuss that this is like just a really tall object, and that the spaces behind it are available.
I kind of want to get in line with Catman if that's possible.
Get in line with him.
Yeah.
I think that'd take your dash.
Yeah, you'd have to dash to get next to him.
That's fine.
Okay. Boop. Do you want to be here or up here?
Up there.
Up there? Okay. Cool.
I think I accidentally swallowed a fish bone. I hope I don't, die.
Or grow a
Oh,
fish.
Grow a fish? Oh, that's even worse.
Grow a fish?
Question of the day, would it be worse to grow a fish on your insides or perforate one of your organ linings? Ooh.
I think equal or both is bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, Zogle, the flesh golem reaches forward with a hand and places it delicately on like your jaw chin area, and it says, "Zogle, fish," and it's gonna take its multi attack on you.
Oh, it was being all sensual.
18
Oh yeah, definitely.
and 9. So,
But not so much.
so with this hand, it's like caressing your face, and with the other hand, it just reels back and just clocks you.
Like
you take,
right into his other hand.
you take 13 damage.
Technically speaking, the first one would have knocked me down, so the second one would be with advantage.
Well, it didn't knock you down. Oh, you mean...
Yeah, I'm unconscious after the first one.
Okay, well, let's see if he... Yep! He's taking a swing. He attacks you, which I believe is two fails? Right? Is that how that works?
I think that's
Am I wrong?
DM to DM. Like, some do one.
Some do
and
one,
if
some
it's a
do
crit,
two.
Some say if it's just 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Um,
If it's a crit, it's 2, but also there's like weird fiddly auto crit rules somewhere in there for some people.
I'm gonna say it's 2.
Oof. There goes my plan.
Kyr'nes, then Azure, then Zogle?
I am going to run 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here.
I just wanted it to be busy.
And,
Good.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
This was really good.
being
Oh, good.
I really like the sauce it came with.
different first level spell I can use? I don't. Can I upcast a cantrip? I'm gonna use. Is Frostbite a touch range spell, or can I yeet cold at him from afar? Sorry,
Frostbite?
yeah. Cause like I was gonna ice knife, but that would super kill Zogle.
That might super kill Zogle. It does. This is true.
By
Zogle
might,
is already
it will
super
murder Zogle.
It will super kill
It
Zogle.
does have. It has a 60-foot range.
60-foot range. I'm gonna cast Frostbite at it. I think I get to add my charisma modifier because of sorcerer things I did earlier. I don't know. It's been like 2 months. I'm gonna say I don't add my charisma to the damage just for safety's sake. But I do get to roll a spell attack. Oh no, it rolls a con save.
Yes, that is correct. Oh, bad choice. 22.
Oof. Yeah, it saves. It on a failed. Okay, it doesn't take any damage. I'm gonna burn a sorcerer point to be able to add charisma to any cold damage I spit out.
Sounds good.
Sorcery
Oh, I'm
points,
sorry
actually.
guys, my allergies have been awful.
Zogle?
I don't have anything to do with a bonus action, so yeah.
I'm gonna.
Hi, I'm back. I've eaten my dinner.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I mean, I still have miso to drink, but
Oh, now I want miso. Actually, I am gonna go snag dinner off camera while other turns are happening. I will be back.
go grab
Food.
pizza.
I'm gonna.
Need to mute my mic on the recording.
I'm gonna. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use. Shit. I'm gonna use Distant Whisper.
Okay.
With my last second spell slot.
Wow, you still have spell slots?
Yeah.
He didn't cast like any spells on the lead up to this.
I literally didn't cast like Yeah, I didn't cast much. And that's all I do. So what did I do the other times? I don't know. But
Probably threw your bag of daggers at things.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use that on the golem.
Okay.
And yeah, it's wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Okay, he fails.
Oh, okay. So he will take dice.
Hello, dice.
18 damage,
Oh my god. Okay.
and he's supposed to run away from me.
Shoot.
I
Okay.
don't know how.
I think it says if he can, right?
Yeah, if he can.
Get any farther away from you.
Okay.
Oh,
He
okay.
runs to like the edge of this this like gaping battlefieldish chasm
Yeah.
situation. Cool. Zogle, please make your death saving throw.
Be rebellious. Don't do it.
That's
One
a team.
success. Okay. Next up, it's Catman. He's gonna do his thing again. He's gonna do that sweet Eldritch Blast.
Hey, Poopy.
1 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits. Wow.
Wow! Wow! Like the insert fairy tale wow here.
Like,
Wow.
Thank you. You do it a lot better than I do.
3.
It also helps it's the higher pitch and your bass. So
So that's 19. That's 19.
19!
And the golem looks back at you. And it reaches out a hand towards your nearly fallen friend, and it says, Zogle, and falls backwards out the window.
Yo! Let's go!
You have successfully defeated my most carefully laid plans, my children.
You
And
we better be
solved
getting
my...
like fucking 3 levels for this shit.
You solved my riddle.
You solved my riddles. Okay.
And no one
Zogle is still
bitch.
lying on the ground. Zogle is still laying on the ground.
I will walk over to Zogle and use Spare the Dying.
Okay.
Can you read that spell to me real quick?
Spare the Dying?
Yeah.
Where was my thing? Please, spellbook.
Spare the dying. Let's see. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. That creature becomes stable.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. Cantrip, and that's like all I have left. I think like when she does that, she also like goes out the window and just breathes the rest of her fire out.
The sickest plume of fire for like a minute.
Does anyone have any
And,
Toms who've got some wicked heartburn?
Kyr'nes just like puts his hand up for a high five.
Endr for once high five back.
Endr, as you step to the window and let loose this gout of fire,
Can I point it
hear-
down where it fell?
you hear a cheer rise up from the battlefield, and you look up to see that the remaining forces of Melkadrin have been captured, slain, or are frantically running from the fight. in all different directions. This army, for all intents and purposes, has disbanded. And the rest of you. So while Endr's up here, Catman says, "Well, I'll be expecting payment, and I'll be seeing you soon." And he pulls out a crystal, which is familiar to all of you, as you saw it so long ago in Jass's camp the first time that you dealt with a guild, and he teleports the hell out of there. He's gone.
And I rip off a piece of my little cape that I have, and I use it as a bandana, and I'm like, yeah, as a symbol of proud.
Nice.
Because I'm
Okay.
Oh my gosh, finally.
There is sort of a wavering in the air of magic, and three comet-like entities fly down and land on the lip of this machine, and standing before you all is the crown. And so Asephia assesses the battle, looks at the desecrated corpse of Melkadrin, and
As she's glancing over it, we see Kyr'nes plod in off camera and give it a hearty kick.
Nice. Fantastic. The machine shudders as if it's about to kick back to life, and it's like
Nice.
No.
Asephia raises her chin and assesses each of you with pride. Borellian, seeing Zogle down, plods his way over, and he says, "Get up, son. You ain't dead yet." And gives you a little pat on the head. You regain 1 hit point.
I'm just gonna open one eye, see who it is, be like, fuck.
And if it's okay with everyone, I'd like to skip ahead a little bit.
Go for it.
In
Time skip.
time. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of a time skip.
I disagree.
You disagree? Okay, well,
I'm just kidding.
you walk back to Road. So it's been about a week, and you are called to the crown. You are. Oh yeah. You've got your spells back. You've got your shapes back. You've got your health back. You're long rested.
Real long rested.
And
we all slept for that whole week and bathed.
and we are now in Victus's study in the crown. Victus, Borellian, and Asephia are all gathered around you. Clones of Victus are busying themselves, putting, the study back together. It's been kind of a chaotic time.
Kyr'nes is doing his best not to gawk at all the sick magic stuff in this study.
Yeah. Your friends are gathered around you. Members of the Masters Guild, as well as Oriana. There we go. Oriana's here. And you are all being honored for your parts in the battle. Victus says, "Are you ready to meet with the public?"
Kyr'nes is understandably very bubbly, like, yeah, man, let's go!
Okay.
And Endr is good with people, but I don't think she's ever been good with large groups of people. So I feel like she's just like, yep, let's go!
Meanwhile, Kyr'nes' existence as a child was large groups of people. So he's just like, yeah, let's go!
Okay.
Is it of the most importance to do it right now?
Well, Zogle, if you get it done with now, you won't have to do it later.
Groovy.
Groovy.
Mm-hmm.
The members of the crown turn and hold their palms up to a nearby wall. The wall sort of melts away, and beneath the hole there is a sort of why can I not think of the word? Like a deck. There's like a deck that forms from new white marble. And
Almost like a balcony. Is that the word you're looking
Yeah,
for?
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. A balcony forms. And you all walk out and are revealed to the assorted citizenry of Rodavine and many distinguished guests. They give a loud cheer, and the cheering goes on for some time. Each of the members of the crown kind of reacts to it a little bit differently. Victus, gives a polite wave. Acephia is very much above it all and just, I'm here doing my duty, and Borellian is like, ah!
All three definitely reactions I would have expected.
Yeah. This goes on for some time, and then the general din dies down, and Acephia steps forward, and she says, "Citizens of Rodavine, I present to you the heroes who defeated Melkadrin." And there's another loud cheer. We are here to honor them each for their parts in the battle. We could not have won without them. We have Oriana of the Adventurers Guild of Duver, and she steps forward, kind of shyly. Doesn't really look at the ground, but that's more because there's a lot of magic around, and she's not looking for
She's
that headache
aggressively trying to avoid staring into the giant spotlight.
Yes.
I want to whisper at Blue, like, what did she even do?
Oh, spicy
So for
drama.
anyone out of character who's wondering that, Oriana was using her illusions as a way of signaling the battlefield and moving troops around and things like that.
Good strat.
In character, though, yeah, what did she do? She introduces Krevlok, who was important in leading the Masters Guild forces on the battlefield. She says, "And of course, we could not have won this fight without those who were brave enough to enter the machine and destroy it. I present to you Zogle of the Forest." She motions to you.
I look horribly bored.
When do you not?
Endr Moonwind of Belwyn, And there's a small contingent of people just like off to the side who are kind of coming out of one of the bars, and they give a drunken shout and just "Ah!"
It's like at a graduation when somebody's hometown is mentioned.
I think like Ender's face is like bright red, and she kind of like sheepishly is like.
Freaking. And she says, Kyr'nes, the White, son of.
Aggressive remembering sounds from the
Razz?
Dungeon
No,
Master.
Feroche.
Feroche is probably what they would settle on. Eredzian or Feroche would work, so...
Which one is the...
Feroche is the bronze one.
Okay, they'd say Feroche for sure.
Okay.
Son of Feroche.
Kyr'nes steps up and does a little, like, dramatic flourish with a minor illusion, and then bows.
Blue the Sprite and Azure the Bard.
And I move forward and I scream to the crowd. Hello, everyone. I'm announcing the big opening of my shop. I am gonna be
Shop?
yeah, I'm gonna be selling all those daggers that I've collected from those
Amazing.
from this adventure. And if you want to be a hero, then you gotta get this. And I move back to my place. And
This is in character, by the way. Kyr'nes is actively trying to stifle laughter at this concept.
and I just pick a dagger and like put it in my hand and like show it like they do on the TV.
Like the beauty YouTuber, like, knife!
Yeah, oh yeah.
Esephia
Points at it with the brush.
looks pretty unamused, but Borellian is drinking this in. He's enjoying it. Esephia says, "You have done much to save our city, and perhaps more. We bestow upon you all the title Defenders of Rodovine. Should you
That's
ever
cute.
need us, Rodovine will come to your aid. We also wish to give you a gift. Two of Victus's clones approach, carrying between them a heavy-looking chest. She says, "These treasures were found on the battlefield, as well as taken up a collection from those who could give, and we wish for you to have them, and we know that you will go forward and use them to do good." And they set the chest down, and it is heavy. It like makes like a loud thud when they set it down.
Nice.
Yeah. Over the next few days, there's feasting, there is lots of partying, and eventually you all find yourselves at the elevator leading down from Rodovine, and Oriana is talking to you guys. She says, "Well, I'm finally heading home. I suppose that this leg of your adventure is over. Where will you go next?"
Kyr'nes blinks a little bit and then says, honestly, I'm thinking about heading home too. I've got a lot of stories to tell, and they need to get on the wall.
Oh, well, I've got a god to kill, so that's pretty much it.
You know, just kill a god. Standard Sunday brunch stuff.
Yeah,
Cash.
and I want to sell daggers because I gotta pay Dreadlock. So
Okay.
even though I probably have the money, but I really want to sell daggers.
Okay. All right.
I've got a cave to find.
Well, I still have a few things to find. Not much, so I'll be off and doing that. But I think
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna have a pit stop at home.
If any of you are ever in Dover, look me up. And if you are looking for a high society to join, I'm sure that you're more than qualified to join the Adventurers Guild now that you're titled.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
I would rather join Dreadlocks. They look pretty much more useful. They're pretty inside.
Oh wait.
All right.
Isn't there some boy that was following me around?
Oh, Jeremy.
Oh, yeah, what happened to Jeremy?
Oh yeah, where is
Yeah,
that kid?
So you guys defeated the enemy fast enough that Jeremy didn't die,
Sick.
which is a real possibility that I had considered if
Oh,
you guys had
man.
taken too many rests.
That would have been a rough clock to run into.
Yeah. Yeah, Jeremy's there, and he says he's actually wearing his new sort of soldier's regalia kind of thing, and he has a small medal that he's polished to a shine on his chest, and
Baby.
he says, "Oh, I guess I should probably head home too."
Did you finally get adventures out of your system, or whatever it was that you were busy?
Oh no, there's still a lot to do, but I suppose I don't know what accent I'm doing. I think this is Cockney. He's Irish.
I mean, yeah, he
Was Irish,
definitely
so
started
we
out
know.
Irish, so...
Okay,
I
to get your tongue into it. I think we're in a supermarket and I can't find it anywhere.
I can't find it anywhere.
Bonsoir.
He says, I'll be heading home. But I'll have to return, and maybe I'll seek you out. I hope we meet again.
Oh, we'll meet.
Azure, leave the poor boy alone.
Endr steps up to Jeremy, kisses and gets onto her tippy toes, kisses his cheek, and goes, "Thank you so much for all of your help," and then steps back.
He blushes.
Well, this is gonna be one awkward elevator ride down.
Yeah. And I think with that, the elevator arrives at the top, and you're next in the queue. And I think it was a goblin or something that was running the elevator. I don't know. But the person running the elevator says, "All aboard that's coming aboard." And
My dog keeps laying on my dice.
and I think that's where the book closes for now.
That's a really good note to end on.
It is. Do you guys want to hear about your treasure?
Yes!
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay,
What's
I actually haven't rolled
fattest
for
one?
magic items yet, but I know how much gold you're getting.
Are we gonna get the Wand of Mouth Bestowing?
Enough for Azure to pay his debt. He heard.
So, you all for this fight you've received a chest of 20,000 gold.
Wow!
Excuse me?
That's a lot of gold!
Yeah. So 5,000 each.
Where is my gold list?
Piled on top of this is an assortment of magic items. Yes. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What level are you guys?
6.
6.
We were 6.
Good, good, good.
Cool.
Where is this gosh darn? Okay, found it.
510 gold. That's not bad.
Okay.
I was gonna say I have 5,009 gold now. Nice.
It's enough to open a shop. It's enough to cover travel, whatever you guys need it for. So, all right. Who's ready?
I'm always
Gimme,
ready.
gimme, 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 gimme. Oh my god. I think I hopefully know what I want, what I'm getting, and I hope I like it.
Okay.
You guys get to see my dog during this dice rolling process.
Bless.
Well, until he gets up, anyways.
Hi, Dinky.
Magic item table C. Okay. There is that.
It sounds like you're typing into like a calculator. Just
It does have the mechanical keyboard noise.
Oh, that's
Alright.
me, because I was typing with my mechanical keyboard.
Oh, no worries. Oh, my coworkers should be endlessly grateful I don't actually bring my mechanical keyboard into work, because it would destroy their ear holes. Like, I'm a programmer, I type all day.
Okay.
dog, stop laying on my dice,
So.
please.
Points mean comfort, mama.
Okay. So, within. Okay. Let me roll them all real quick. Okay. That's awesome.
I really hope we get armor for Endr.
I wonder what that is.
I low-key
You
want
think she'll
Breath of
act-
the Woodlands.
Bold of you to assume Endr will actually wear it.
That's fair.
She has proficiencies in literally all type of armor, yet she wears none. No.
Let me just look at what one of these things is real quick, because I don't think I've ever heard of it.
Ooh, that's always a fun one.
That is a fun one.
I like that you actually use tables for your magic items. I just go, I like this item, so my players get it. At the appropriate narrative point.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's always the option. Okay, hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, that's cool.
While
Okay.
Kid is working out how sick these magic items are, you guys want to hear about the cool magic item I gave my work group?
Is it the robe of mimic mothering?
It's the robe of mimic mothering.
That's cute.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, it's
So
turbo curse.
let's tell the class what the robe of mimic mothering does. So you know how there's the robe of useful items where it has like patches and you tear them off and you get a useful item? The robe of mimic mothering is kind of adjacent to that. You can like focus on an item. You can essentially store items in the robe of mimic mothering and they become patches, right? That you can then tear off later and get the items back. But as the name implies, it's the robe of mimic mothering. So any item you take out of the robe is now a mimic. Like a bundle of 5 torches is now 5 torch-sized mimics.
What do you mean that that's cursed? That's hilarious.
It's super
useful.
hilarious. You know what's even more hilarious? My party is now all evil, so they are currently stockpiling mimics to like dive bomb down onto a city.
Hell
Nice.
yeah! Dude, chuck like 50 gold in there. 50 mini
Yep.
mimics.
I hope they don't have that idea.
Okay,
'Cause
let me
they already
this
have
last one.
Because they took a chest that they glommed 3 mimics into and then put it into the robe. So now there's just a mimic I've ruled that every time you nest mimics, it gains intelligence. So now instead of a 5 intelligence mimic, it is an 8 intelligence mimic.
But it doesn't
No.
it doesn't matter. It's all based off size, right? Not how expensive something is.
Yeah, if it's a magic item, it will get even smarter.
So that's why if you want to like dive bomb the city, you put 5 gold worth of copper in it.
Oh my gosh, that's so many!
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Do it.
Okay. So, when you all open the chest, there is a selection of items.
That's what my dogs had to say.
On the very top is a pair of goggles with crystal lenses, and they have sort of little arms that swing forward with other lenses on them.
So like Percy DeRollo's glasses a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit like that. So this is the eyes of minute seeing. These crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you can see much better than normal out to a range of 1 foot. You have advantage on intelligence investigation checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within that range.
Question.
So,
how would this interact with tinkering checks for, like, say, a gunslinger?
They'd probably give advantage on stuff because you can see like the minutia of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, in theory,
we see Kyr'nes' eyes light up as though he knows who these would be perfect for.
Okay. There's a cloth bag with a smiling face embroidered on it. Upon opening the bag, you realize that it is full of beans. It's a bag of beans.
Oh my god! Wait, they're the magic beans, right?
I didn't actually flip to that one, but let's see here. Bag of beans.
Never heard of this item.
It is a wondrous rare item. Inside this heavy cloth bag are 3 d4 dry beans. The bag weighs 1/2 pound plus 1/4 pound for each bean it contains. If you dump the bag's contents out onto the ground, they explode in a 10-foot radius, extending from the beans. Each creature in the area, including you, must make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw, taking 5d4 fire damage on a failed save. The fire ignites flammable, or half as much on a successful one. The fire ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. If you remove a bean from the bag, plant it in the dirt or sand, and then water it, the bean produces an effect 1 minute later from the ground where it was planted. The DM can choose an effect from the following Oh, there's a whole thing.
Oh.
Yeah,
there's
dude,
a
they're
whole
so
situation.
cool. Because
That's
there's
badass.
there's really cool shit that can happen, but there's also really, really awful shit that can happen.
I
So
thought
they're
you were
like
supposed to
tiny
eat
beans
it.
of wild magic.
They are. I thought you just ate it. I thought it was
Yo!
just a bag of beans.
I love that.
Also, I can't remember what happens if you consume them, because I think there is a drawback if you actually eat a bean, but I
It
can't
doesn't
remember if
say
it's
anything,
labeled.
but
That's so
We'll
cool
see.
though. They're like little sprouts of wild magic. Ah.
it's really cool.
You're actually going to see Zogle make this big, giant, like, nobody would expect it, a giant kid grin comes out of Zogle. Just going, I like those. They cause problems.
There is-
problems.
There is a ring contained within. Let me read this here. So it has a small bird perched upon it, a small jewel bird. It is a ring of evasion. This ring has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. You fail a dexterity
1d3?
saving throw while wearing it. Yeah, I don't know how that works. You can use your reaction to expend one of its charges and succeed on that saving throw instead.
That's fresh as heck.
Oh, we should give it to the boy who literally fails every dexterity throw ever.
Yeah! I have a -1 dex.
And there is one more special item. It is... where'd it go?
Wait, so it's the goggles, the beans, the ring.
Mm-hmm. And I rolled all these, by the way, just so everyone knows. The last item is a periapt of health? Periapt of health?
Type it?
Periapt.
A parapep?
Nope. Only two P's. You are immune to contracting any disease while you wear this pendant. If you are already infected with a disease, the effects of the disease are suppressed while you wear the pendant. Blah blah blah. Words are hard.
We should give it to the hoe.
It is pronounced Periapt, by the
Who's
way.
that hoe?
Really? You're asking who's the hoe in our party?
Really? Right? Like,
Said
hold
the
on.
bardliest bard
There's
to
only
ever
one
bard.
of us. Who the hoe?
There's a difference between working my way through the darkness with my charm and, like, actually, like, getting the goods,
You literally almost had sex with the dwarf just so we could use his bow.
Well, mind you, it worked.
I didn't say it wasn't effective, but you know.
While you
Now-
two are arguing, Kyr'nes pockets the goggles of close seeing.
Now, I did promise you guys an extra magic item. That is a thing that I said, because we took so long to finish this shit. And a lot of it was me. So, I've found the juiciest looking table that I could find,
Ooh.
and we're gonna roll on that.
What does the pip thing? It's against viruses?
For disease.
Disease, yeah.
Disease? Does it,
Yeah.
does it count with poisons?
It does not count poisons, just
Okay,
disease.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ender is eyeing this.
Okay. And it also does not require attunement. So, in the event that someone gets a disease, you just got to throw it on someone, and they can be healed.
That's handy.
Yeah.
So we're all excited about this extra item, but he just said the juiciest table. That does
I
not
know.
necessarily mean that this is a good table for us.
This is a table that doesn't have any potions or scrolls on it that I can see.
Ooh,
So-
that's
It
a
could be really
spicy
great item
table.
or a cursed as hell
It
item.
is. This is, for everyone's reference, this is magic item table I in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Taking
done.
notes.
20. Oh, that sounds badass.
What?
What is this? I'm the DM, so I get to know what it is first.
Fair.
Tell us.
I don't want to accidentally like a deck of many things into my campaign or something.
Oh,
so
please, the deck of many things. I love the deck of many
it's
things.
not that. It's not that.
If he hated us, he'd give it to Azure.
Draw the deck.
Oh, I love the deck of many things.
Okay. This last item. Oh, it's a Greyhawk item.
So you said Greyhawk, and I've been watching She-Ra, so
A
my
Gray Skull
brain went to
immediately.
Skull.
See, my brain went to Gray Skull because of the old He-Man meme. I have also been watching She-Ra though. Good stuff.
Oh, cool.
Everyone's a lesbian.
You could pretty easily replace the word princess with lesbian in that show and it would still be accurate.
So this is a legendary item.
Yo.
I do need to make a quick... How many does it say there are? Okay. 7. Oh, good. Good. That's useful. Okay. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm
There
ready.
is-
I mean, I am, but
My body is
There
ready.
is a sword within this gold. Okay.
Sword.
As you look upon it, you know its name. Its name is Retorter. Okay.
Sick
Okay.
name for a sword.
It is a sword of answering.
That sounds sick as heck.
So this is the flavor that's given for the sword. Okay. In the world of Greyhawk, only 9 of these blades are known to exist. Each is patterned after the legendary sword, blah 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 blah, which is variously translated as Final Word. Each of the 9 swords has its own name and alignment, and each bears a different gem in its pommel. Okay, so Retorter is lawful good, with an aquamarine gem in the pommel.
Ooh, pretty. I like aquamarine.
For reference, I wear an aquamarine ring, so that's what it looks
Okay.
like, kind of.
All right, are you ready to hear what it does?
Yes.
Yes.
This is so cool.
You gain a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this sword.
+3.
In addition, while you hold the sword, you can use your reaction to make 1 melee attack with it against any creature in your reach that deals damage to you. You have advantage on the attack roll, and any damage dealt with this special attack ignores any damage immunity or resistance the target has.
good lord.
Now, here's the thing. Retorter is lawful good. So, let's see, where does it say...
I think there's only 2 of us in the party that can use the sword.
Yeah, I'm neutral good.
Wait.
Oh,
You know
shit,
who
that
else
means I
is
think
lawful
only-
good?
I think only one of us can use that sword.
There is another who could use this sword.
No, I'm chaotic.
Oh, okay, and here we go. The requirements. Requires attunement by a creature with the same alignment as the sword.
Mm.
So who's lawful good?
No, I'm neutral good.
You know who
I think
is
it's
lawful
Kyr'nes.
good?
I think it's only
Dalrex
chaotic.
is gonna be lawful good.
Dalrex
I know.
is lawful good. I frantically checked my character sheet as soon as you said it's an aligned sword. Dalrex is
Okay.
lawful good. Kyr'nes is chaotic good.
Okay. I will say, to make it a little bit more usable, because we're not in Greyhawk, I will say you need to be either lawful or good to wield the sword. That is my concession on that.
Okay.
It's
I
just
am
so
neither of those things.
You're neither of those.
I am chaotic neutral.
Yeah, I'm neutral good. So
and it is for the purposes of regular damage, it is a long sword. So
+3 longsword though.
it is a +3 long sword.
I'm busting a nut. This is too good.
It's very good. Yeah, so Retorter. You guys can argue about that for the next month while we do,
Cowboy D&D.
stuff. Cowboy D&D!
I'm
Yeah.
so
Fucking
excited
shows.
about this.
Oh, I can use it too. I'm chaotic good.
You're chaotic good?
Why? When did I put chaotic good?
Yeah, like when did you do that?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Chaotic evil, maybe.
you are not chaotic.
Chaotic
I'm
horny,
chaotic
more like.
neutral. I don't think I'm like chaotic neutral, not good.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, I'm
say
just gonna
chaotic
say.
Neutral at the very,
So,
at
I
the
guess-
very high end.
Because I'm not.
Michael
I'm
and I
not
get to
evil.
waffle.
Yeah,
mean,
it's
you would
like,
kill- You would kill any one of us if it benefited you.
I would no. My character would not do that. He would not do that.
Yeah,
Even-
but he
Uh,
wouldn't.
it-
I don't think he would mind, like, if it suited him, like, to maybe leave someone behind.
Yeah,
if
but
it
like,
aided him.
he
with a
wouldn't
good
actively
plan-
kill you, but he would let you die.
no.
Yeah.
With a good plan, it's always like, okay, well, you're gonna take some damage, but I'm still gonna I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna find a way. You know. I think that's.
Alright.
I can accept that, I guess.
I'm
I'm just sitting here
definitely
going, chaotic good? No.
I am definitely taking the pendant. By the way.
I'm taking the beans, and anyone that fights me for them, I will literally turn into a boar and knock you off this elevator.
Okay, I think the fairest way to do this, okay, is we'll say I'm gonna say each item, and then I'll say 1, 2, 3, and whoever wants it will say me. Okay, and then we'll know who wants what, and then if only one person
Okay.
wants something, then they can take it, and then we can hash out the rest
Okay.
later. Okay, so bag of beans.
Me.
3.
What does it do?
You have to
I
wait.
can't.
So the bag of beans, you can dump it out, and it will cause like an explosion, or you can plant the beans, and it's basically like wild magic. Like there's a bunch of effects that happen.
So you're telling me it's causing an explosion?
It could. There's. You could cause an
create a
explosion,
beanstalk
or
that
Okay.
leads to giants, which leads to.
Yeah, it's cool.
okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, go. Is when you say me. Okay.
Wait,
All right.
do we have to attune to that bean one?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I'm not sure actually how many of them require attunement. But
Beard check!
Beard check.
Beard check.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you have like a marvelous beard at this point, and it's been a week.
Literally.
Okay, so bag of beans. 1, 2, 3, go.
Me.
Me?
Okay, so you two are gonna have to decide who's getting the bag of beans. The pendant of health. 1, 2, 3, go.
Me.
Okay, Razz gets the pendant. Goggles. 1, 2, 3, go.
Me.
Azure gets the goggles.
Ring
Ring of
Kyr'nes, you
evasion.
mean.
Kyr'nes.
Me-
I always get you guys.
Yeah, I
I'll
was
never
gonna
not.
say.
I'm so sorry. I've
Someday.
done that since day one. Ring
Digital
of
Phoenix says me as far as everything. So, I don't know. I think we have to give it to chat.
Oh yeah, give the Ring of Evasion to chat so they can avoid the mods. Definitely not going to cause problems.
Ring of evasion. 1, 2, 3, go.
Well, do we have to attune to it?
I believe so. Yes. Let me
Alright.
pull it out. Make sure. Ring of
Because I mean, I keep dying, so that
Wait.
could be useful. But I don't know if I.
Ring of evasion. Ring of evasion. Ring of evasion.
This is the best new song I've ever heard in my life.
Thank you.
Somebody clip that and destroy Matt's song request with it, please. This is the oatmeal.
Ring of evasion.
Can one of my moderators please ban Glacier Nester anytime he comes up in chat?
The Ring of Evasion does require attunement.
Okay. And do you remember the flute that summons rat needs
The
attunement?
rat flute!
The ratty rat flute. I can find out for you real quick. It's on the same page as the pendant, so... Is it called
Also, kid, you're gonna have to, like, at me with, like, the name of that pendant so I can actually write it down.
I will do that. Is it called a... Did we say it's a periapt?
Periapt,
There it is.
yes. That's how you say it.
The rat flute, the pipe of the sewers, does require attunement.
Okay.
The periapt of health does not require attunement.
And that's the ring.
I don't think the bag of beans does.
What's the name of the ring? The ring does need.
Ring of Evasion.
It's the Ring of Evasion.
Okay, okay. Shit. What do I do?
You don't have to figure it all out now. Like we can talk about it. The bag of beans does not require attunement. There's another item.
Well, I'll make it easy. Let's Zogle have the bag of beans because it just makes more sense, and I'll take the
Okay.
ring of evasion. But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
No worries. We'll figure it out.
What do you have attuned?
I'm attuned to the belt of dwarven kind. I'm
Oh,
attuned
yeah.
to chlorella,
Beer
And I'm-
check!
and I'm attuned to the flute. So that's
Oh.
3.
Yeah. Maybe you can, you know, change depending on
Yeah,
What's coming.
Yeah.
or if you decide you want to trade or whatever, like that's fine. Now, the sword. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Me.
Me.
Okay, you guys can fight over that. Cool. That's gonna conclude our session.
That's how the party ends. We all fight over magic items.
Fight over a legendary
This
sword.
sword is so sick. Y'all know I am a known
It's-
lover of swords.
It's pretty cool.
How many beats were there in the bag?
Oh, good question.
3d4.
3d4?
How many is that?
Didn't you say 7?
It's 3d4. So at a max, you're gonna get what?
12 beans.
12. At a
The
max.
7 was
Well-
for something else.
Oh, I just want 1 from the bag. So Zogle, will you give me 1?
Yes, you may have 1.
Yay!
1 bean.
Yeah, because I want to give it to Blue so she can have a bean with her.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, question time. How many levels did we just get?
I will let you know.
Like 1 billion?
I'm gonna go through everything that you killed, and we're gonna find out.
Also, for once, I have to say, damn it, Endr!
Hmm?
I was so close to not being a Circle of the Moon anymore.
Oh, you were gonna fungus boy.
I
He
was.
was. I mean that's not like outside the realm of possibilities. It's just it would have been easier in that situation to work into the story, but it's no big.
Hey, now it's a
Um,
foreshadow, so we're good.
Yeah. Are we playing Wild West D&D next week?
Ideally.
I
I would love
really, but I probably need some time to prep.
I need
well,
some
we
time
can-
to prep.
We could even actually, because it is a choice as far as tags, we could actually create our D&D characters on that day.
Yes, let's do
That's a
session
great idea.
0.
I like that.
Because, I need to work out how all you guys' characters mesh together. I need to work out some hot and spicy lore.
All right, well let's plan on that. Oh God, we still have to do outros.
Oh,
Let's
the
go.
world's longest
Let's knock these out.
outros.
I'm real
Okay,
glad I
you need
just
to, like,
finished my
spark
shout out to me.
notes. You need to spark notes yours, Michael.
Local man destroys the clock with how long his outros are. Hi, I'm Glacier Nester. I am having trouble with my content flow at the current moment, but normally I post a video to YouTube on Monday and I stream on Fridays where I read books. Also, there's occasionally a Wednesday stream in there sometimes when I have the time to exist as a human person. Long story short, if you want to listen to me read books, Fridays. If you want to watch me discover a new game or play a game that won the contest, go to YouTube on Monday. Also, I post the VODs for Paper Cuts on Saturdays. And I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes that's also audio related. We'll see if it ever escapes the back burner.
Razz.
Oh, it's me. Okay. Hi, Razz. I play Endr. If you guys did pick up on that. There is the YouTube channel Razz's Planetarium, which the VODs are being thrown up. One episode in particular is being absolutely atrocious and is not letting me post it.
Yeah, you need to
Michael and I
sneaker
are
that
currently
to me.
yeah, I need to sneaker that to Michael so that way it can actually exist on the internet. But otherwise, I think for the moment we may just post all the other ones that are after that just to speed along the process and been 20 where it or whatever episode it was where it needs to be later.
Yep.
Aside from that, I have a Tumblr where I don't actually post jack shit, but I reblog a bunch of cool stuff.
Cool.
And that's about it.
Al.
Okay. Hi, I play Azure. and I don't have a life, so because I work, so that's pretty much it. Follow me on Instagram. I gonna be posting some new tattoos that I did because
I'm
That's-
seeing your tattoo.
yeah, I only posted one, but yeah, I'm like becoming slowly but surely a tattoo artist, which is weird. It's like
Yeah.
very weird to like get paid for something you like to do, but yeah.
For sure.
Seriously, go follow his Instagram. It's sick as heck. I love the art.
Ooh,
It
Yeah.
is sickening.
I'm Kid Infinite. I stream sometimes. I was gonna stream all 5 days this week, and I streamed 2.
It's
But,
better
you know,
than
That's a
nothing.
mood.
That's better than nothing. I am DM, and I'm gonna get to play when we do Wild West D&D, which I love.
I'm so excited.
And yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
that
much
light bulb is.
that's pretty much it.
So that leaves the good old boy whose channel you're on, which, if you don't know who this is, well, why? Anyway, this is Matthatter Plays channel. We stream all the time, and I never know what I'm streaming until that day comes. But we play the angsty boy Zogle the Druid, and yeah, there we go.
All right, so we'll do character creation next week, and then we'll be off to the Wild West races.
Oh, I'm so excited for this arc,
I'm so
y'all.
I'm
excited.
so excited.
What they
Yeah.
want.
I cannot
As-
wait
as
to
much
see
as
what you
I-
guys get out of this.
As much as I love the world that I created, it is nice to dip your toe into something else every once in a while.
It's
So,
it's nice
yeah.
to be on either side of the DM screen, honestly.
all right, I'll catch you guys next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Send me nudes.